Goals for this season then. Round of 16 for the Champions League and get over 100 points. Can we do it? Hi folks, welcome to episode 7 of our Build a Nation save with Maribor over in Slovenia. I'm Russ. Today we're going to have the whole of season number 6 trying to build this this great nation up. Was going to start with a season review, but I can't seem to find it. It's not actually come through yet. Normally it comes through after the playoff game has concluded. That has concluded, so where the season review is, I do not know. So we'll just carry on with what we've got from here, really. If it does come through at some point, we will show you little snippets of that. I alluded to at the end of the last episode how we got on towards the end of it. Went a little bit like this. We just didn't lose. We did not lose. So we beat pretty much everybody. Was it the Mora game where we lifted the title? Or was it no, it was the Bravo game where we lifted the title. So we beat Syria. I beat them 4-0 in the Cup to progress through to the semi-finals, where we beat Bistrica. We beat them 5-1 and set up a tie against Olympia. We beat them 2-1 there. Goals from Jakupovic and Theodoru. So there we go. We were 2-0 up and they got one back and they just couldn't get themselves back into the game. And I mean, in the league, Rogashka, Domzel, Illuminge, Iriala, Syria and Mora, we beat all those. Just absolutely dominated, blew them all away. We ended up with 100 points on the table. 99 points on the table, sorry. Our goal was going to be 100 points for next season, which means turning this loss into a win there. Scored 102 goals, conceded 24, 78 plus goal difference there. On the other side of things, only 14 goals from Pigmore, who is our top goal scorer. We've also got Jakupovic, who also got 14 goals. All the goals, if I'm totally honest, were spread out between all of our players. If you have a look here, it's not going to show it from league, but yeah, it was all spread out. Quite happy with that. Especially Dashfitz Villi, who got 35 goal contributions this season, which is pretty good if I don't say so myself. Gonna try and keep him, and we really want to keep him. We spoke about what sort of players we need to bring in the summer. Maybe get another backup goalkeeper. Left back, probably could do with one back there if Dorgu leaves. I think Graf is also wanted by players. We're going to get rid of Benkic because he's not very good. I think we need a centre back. You need to come out the side again. I don't know why he keeps coming in there. I've not clicked put in the shortlisted players. But yeah, I think we need a centre back. Lloris, we're going to try and move him on. I don't think he's that good. And then right back, I think we need an out-and-out right back. It's alright playing Ratnik and Kufrai's back there, and Santilli's coming through, but I think we need a stronger option. Central midfield, maybe an extra body in there, maybe. Left hand side, I'm happy with what we've got out there, with Chooch coming in as well. He's going to add a little bit of depth on that side and on the right and up front. So we've got Martial for next season as well, and then we'll move him on because he's earning a lot of money here. Hell of a lot of money. So I'm going to bring some players in. I'm going to update you with the coefficient and see how that's getting on. And yeah, hopefully we can find the right players to get us into the round of 16 again in the Champions League. So the Preva League telematch has gone up 7 places to 26 now. So the league is climbing. We've gone up from... Well, we've gone up to 49th. So we've climbed 17 places there, which is brilliant for us. We're just rising up. So we should be able to attract a few... Well, I say a lot better players to the club now with the 49th best European club. So let's go and have a look at some players coming in. We have confirmed one transfer. If I can get to the right screen, it is this one here. Oh, sorry, it's well, we haven't confirmed that yet. It's just Cooch who's coming in. We're looking at these players coming in. Pierre Ekwa, he is a central midfielder, can also play defensive midfield. 26 years old, currently playing for Bayer Leverkusen. We've got a bid of 0 in for him because his contract is out, so that's going to be one coming in there. And then we've got £7.75 million offering for Alessandro Minetti. He's a striker, can also play it on the left-hand side. I'm liking this potential here. I'm liking it. I'm hoping he's going to do a wonderful job for us. He scored 5 goals so far for Lecce. They were all last season down in Serie B, so should be able to come over to this league, or our league, and do a decent job. Where is Lecce in the... Oh, not Lecce, sorry. The Serie B in terms of they're ahead of us. No, they're behind us by 2 leagues. So, yeah, I mean, his skills should transfer over to us, considering we've gone from 33rd to 26th. So, yeah, it should do a decent job for us up front. So that's options for Martial and Jakupovic up front. I'm happy there. Still trying to find those centre-backs. Transfers out. Puigmal was an offer put in for him. I rejected that instantly because I don't want to sell him. And Santilli, I don't want to sell him either. I need him at right back. So that's where we're lying at the moment. Boudin could be going to Fiorentina. If not, if he does go, then we'll just replace him with another scout. But we're doing all right, I think. Those players coming in will improve us. Confirmation that 3 players have joined us then. You knew that Tyne Cooch was going to be joining us. He plays back for us again after spending a bit of time out at Aston Villa. Only played the 1 game for them, and that was a couple of seasons ago. He did go out on loan to Sheffield Wednesday down in the Championship. I'm hoping he's going to bring the same fortune that he had last time with us. He scored 11 goals, 9 assists in 41 appearances, so hopefully he can pick that back up. Alessandro Minetti has agreed to sign for us as well. The advanced forward, 9k a week. Just look at this here. Look at that there. If we can get him up to this potential and fulfill it and just get lots and lots of goals out of him, I will be happy. You can also play out on that left-hand side of the attack. And then another player in, Ishmael Decore. He is a defender, can also play defensive midfield. He's a 24-year-old Frenchman. We've got him from Metz on a free transfer. Hasn't played many games for them. He's played, 9 games down in Ligue 2 and then 1 in Ligue 1. But yeah, they spent a bit of money on him and released him. So we'll bring him here. We'll make him happy. This welcome all the boys in to the club, give him some game time as well as his career progresses with Maribor. Bennett, yeah, you can go. Don't really need you. And we're going to reject that because I don't want to sell Lars Delat. He's one of our best centre back at the club. I said about players leaving us as well. We have released a few of them, so let's have a look here. Players that have gone are Repas, Lan Vidmir and Bryn Horvat. They've all gone. Repas, he's just falling down. He went out on loan to Syria last season, 13 games to them. I mean, after playing 11 games for us here, 10 of them off the bench. I mean, his game time just dwindled in the past couple of seasons, so it is right for him to move on. Lan Vidmir again was another player that we played quite a lot when we first came here, and then he just went away, so he ended up going out on loan quite a few times. And yeah, he can go and find himself a new club. And Bryn Horvat, again, another player that we loaned out quite a few times, and it just never really made it in the first team for us. So happy to see these boys go and play their football elsewhere. We've promised... who was it we promised? We promised one of the players that we're going to improve at left back. I can't remember who the contract we offered it to. I think it was Palazzi or Futsov, one of the two that we've offered a contract to bring in a new left back. I do think we need it. Really do think we need it. So that's where we're going to be focusing our attention, on the left and the right back. So I think everywhere else is perfectly fine. Why do you keep coming up in this thing here? Just go away. He's gone away now. Good. So yeah, that's where we're sort of at now. Midfield is fine. Attack's fine. Right and left back. Third goalkeeper, sorry. Caligaris. Not happy about this. I think we just move him on. In fact, we can release him now because he's out of contract. So let's find ourselves a third goalkeeper. It might even be the Slovenian goalkeeper. Where can I find that to? If we go there, and then go national team here. It is. It might even be this guy. If we can steal him off of Syria, it'd be a good third option for us. Futsov's now looking like he's going to become the main goalkeeper for us. Steal him from a rival, give them a little bit of money. They can go and then invest, or maybe we just not go for him and go for someone else. Options, eh? Let's go and find some more players. We've got to the first game of the new season then. We're going to be playing Bravo in that one. But let's have a look at transfers before we do anything, because a lot has happened so far. So let's have a look at the transfers in. First one is Hugo Gamboa, centre-back, Frenchman, 25 years old. We're paying a lot in wages for him, £27,500 a week. Deserves it though. He's best defender we got at the club now. I'll explain why in a little bit. He's 4 stars currently, 4 stars of potential. Mental side of his game is fantastic, same as physical. Good at headering, good at tackling, what we like to see. I'm hoping he's going to get up there and just get a couple of goals from corners with his jumping reach of 15 and heading of 15. Lovely stuff there. We brought in a right back in Basiru Sanyang. He's on loan to us from Milan. 4 stars currently, 4.5 stars of potential. Again, physical side of his game is good. Technical side is good with his tackling. Mental side's fantastic too. He can play centre back and right back. We're predominantly going to use him in that right back position there. We're paying half of his wages as well, which is always a good deal. And then the last player in is Fabrizio Jr. Goalkeeper, 2 stars of current ability, capped at under 23 levels with Brazil, 4.5 stars of potential, sorry. And hopefully we can develop him to be better than Futsov and Pridgar, who I'm still undecided who's going to be the number 1 choice out of those. We paid £1.5 million for Fabrizio Jr. We paid £7 million for Gamboa. His value's gone up massively. Massive value there. And players leaving us then. So Kotnik's gone out on loan to Preston North End. Ben Chich has gone to Sasana on a free transfer. Max Finksgraf has gone back to Germany. He's gone to Mainz. We got £2.8 million up front, and then that could rise to £3.3 million. And then someone who's left us, and I'm gutted he's left us, is Lars Delat. He has gone to Al Wahda over in Saudi Arabia. He's only played 18 games for us last season. Yeah, average rating wasn't great. Paid £3.75 million, got 6.75, which could rise to 9.25. We still need a left back. With 2 left backs leaving us, it only leaves us with Patrick Dorgu on that left hand side there, and 2 youngsters. So we do need to bring in a fresh body. Everyone I'd sort of look at aren't good enough. They're not good enough to replace Dorgu. So we do need to bring someone in, because Dorgu's contract is up at the end of next season. And I doubt he's going to sign a new contract with us. We're still going to plod on and try and find this left back. Everyone else is totally fine. I'm happy with everything else we've got at the club. So we will just press on, spend as much money as we can trying to get this left back in. I mean, we've got £14.3 million to spend, and we've still got a lot in wages. We've got loads in wages, 137. We could push that. We could push it up to £21 million if we needed to, but I'm not going to. We've got the scouting team looking for a left back for us now. That's our top priority. As soon as we find one, I will let you know who it is. Other than that, you are going to see how we get on in the Champions League. We've got Viborg in the second qualifying round of the Champions Path. We should be able to get past them and then move on and hopefully qualify for the Champions League again and make some more money. Right, we've got one left back in. Val Jankovic. Joins us on loan from, where's he on loan from? Rennes. They paid £1.2 million for him from Olympia last season, or 2 seasons ago, sorry. He's been out on loan to clubs in France as well. We're paying £550k for him to start with, and then at the end of the season, should we win the league, we'll end up paying £5 million for his services. I think he's going to be a good option for us. Definitely going to compete with Dorgu back there. 3 stars currently, he could go up to 5 stars going on this here, so we'll have to see what happens there. We still need 1 more player in there just to appease this. I mean, he's happy, but it needs to be better, doesn't it? It needs to be better. Dorgu's, well, that's failed there, so I'm not really worried about it. Dashrit's video wants to play on that right hand side. He did play in the last game on the left, which we drew 1-1. Played out on the left because of Cooch playing. Got 5.7 rating there, so obviously wasn't playing that well. Needs to play on that right hand side. That's it so far. Are we going to get the other left back in? If we find one, let's click on this here. That goes up to 2.5. If we get that to 3, I'll be happy. If we get that to 3, I should be a happy man. We qualify for the playoffs in the Champions League again, and we have our fixtures. Let's have a look at them together, who we've got. Trabzonspor, Freiburg, Nice, Salzburg, Liverpool, Benfica, Barcelona and Juve. What are we thinking? Down in the comment section how many points we think we're going to get in the Champions League this year. We got 9 last season. I'm thinking we could possibly get 9 again. Trabzonspor, Freiburg, Nice, Salzburg. Out of those 4 teams, I think we can beat them. And then everyone else, I think, would batter us. Absolutely thump us. So this is where we're going to get our points, I think. As long as we get 9, we qualified last year to get to the playoffs. I will be happy with that. We've got £12.69 million for the Champions League. Finances now look like this. We have spent a bit of money. That is because we brought some players in. So, leaving us to start with, Peritet has gone out on loan to St. Gallen. We've sold Crofries to Schaffenhausen for 2.75k. Lloris has gone to Clermont for 62k. And then joining us on loan, we confirmed this transfer for Val Jankovic. And then we brought in another left back, £4.5 million from Empoli, Luca Marino. So that's the options there. There was an offer in for Dorgu. He has rejected it, and now we're able to offer him a contract. It's quite a lot of money. Quite a lot of money, but I think it's worth it. Best left back we've got at the club, and we need to keep our best players here in Maribor. In terms of goals this season, 6 for Manetti, 5 for Kook, 3 for Dashvitsvili. Jakupovic hasn't played that many games this season. He's only played the 4 and scored 2 goals on them so far. That's obviously because Manetti's here. And Manetti is a very, very good striker. And is only improving. So I think that's our way forward for forever now. Or at least for now until someone comes in for him, which is the inevitable. We are going to come back at the end of the Champions League games, like we normally do in January. I want to show you the league for the time being because we're doing awful, absolutely awful. 5 games played, 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. We lost to this team here. That's their first win of the season as well. They beat us 1-0, so I'm really not happy with how the season's going so far. We need to turn it around and turn it around quick. We need to not draw any more games and win the rest of them to get to the 100 points. It's not going to happen, is it, boys and girls? We're also going to draw games and possibly lose a couple. We always lose to Olympia. So, watch out for that, those. We'll come back in January once all the Champions League games are done. So, it's another season of going out before the playoff rounds in the Champions League. We finished 30th in the end. We won 2 games and lost 6. So, let's have a look at how we sort of got here. I want to go down to the Champions League side of things. So here we go. We beat Trabzonspor. We beat them 1-0. We then lost to Freiburg and Nice. We beat Salzburg 3-1. And then it's 4 straight defeats to Liverpool, Benfica, Barcelona and Juventus. So yeah, not ideal considering we got to the round of 16 last season. But we can just build from this going forward. Domestically, we are okay, I guess. We'll have a look at the league table before we do anything else. We are top of the table. 43 points after 18 games, 13 wins, 4 draws, 1 loss, scored 42, conceded 11, so we're a little bit behind there. In the cup as well, if we go to competitions, we are through to the next stage, but I mean, it's a formality that we're going to win this. We win it every season, and our route's been quite easy, if I'm totally honest. This is probably the hardest team we've had to play so far, and they are in the 2nd division in Slovenia. Transfers then. A lot has sort of happened, so on deadline day, we brought in 2 new players. So Eduardo Olivares, let's go with that. He joins us. He is a left back and also plays centre back as well. 19 years old, Spanish under-19 international. 1.5 stars currently, 4 stars of potential there. So he's going to be sort of an option that we can use at left back or centre back should we need him. No, sorry, it was only 1 player we brought on deadline day there. We also brought in 2 new players on transfer opening day here. So No Aseko Nakili has joined us from Freiburg. We paid £5 million for him because we needed a midfield option. So he joins us. Pretty decent, I think. 23 years old, capped at Germany's under-18s level. 2.5 stars current ability, 3 stars of potential. Comes in as our 3rd best ball-winning midfielder. And we brought this youngster in too, but he's not really turned out how I thought he was going to be. We've only paid 5k for him. So stick him down in the under-19s and see how he develops. players out then. So I can't remember. Oh yeah, Corfreeze and Lloris went. You guys knew about that. And then on deadline day, Kolenik has gone to Copper for 35k. And then we just released a few, I say three free transfers there. So Kometic's gone to Fuzanar. Martial's gone out. He's gone to Dynamo Zagreb because he's not really played for us. 18 games last season, 8 goals, no games this season, so he's just gone out to there. Tommaso Palazzi has also gone out to Dynamo Zagreb. He played no games this season for us, scored 15 goals in 22 games, so had the potential, but with Manetti and Jakupovic at the side, he's just not going to get in there. And then a couple of other youngsters have left us. We have got quite a few deals going on for the summer. So we've got a goalkeeper joining us in Luka Petrovic. We are going to be paying £5 million for him. We do need a new goalkeeper. I'll come on to that in a little bit. Kevin Zarelli's going to join us on a free from, I think he's at Napoli. No, Roma. Lazio, sorry. So he's going to be joining us. We've also got a Saudi international joining us, 19 years old, central midfielder. Of course, we play out on the right and out on the attack. Does look pretty good, so I'm happy to bring that guy in. And then another attacking option on the left and up front is Nicolas Ortelli. It's another reason why Zappelli has Zappelli's, whatever his name was, I can't think of his name now. Palazzi's left us. We're also looking at bringing this guy in for central midfield, so we're going to bolster that midfield up. I think that's where our issues have been this season. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, but a lot of them are getting injured, tired, playing another role, so that's definitely areas we have had to improve. Goalkeeper wise then, the reason we're bringing in Petrovic is I'm thinking of moving Futsov on. There's a lot of clubs that are in for him. I'm trying to hold off until the summer for those deals. And same as Pridgar. There's a lot of deals coming in for him, and again, I don't want him to leave until the summer because it just knackers us up for the season. I'm thinking we need to improve centre back. Ratnik's had a couple of offers in for him, same as Decore, but I can't let them leave at the moment. It's just not ideal for us. So in the summer we are going to look at bringing in some centre backs, maybe a left back. We got Jankovic joining us in the summer. That deal was agreed with the loan deal. Dorgo, I mean, jury's out on him. Good player, but maybe we need to improve on him as a backup option. Luca Maranio, I mean, he's not playing the games, and we paid £4.5 million for him, so he might be an option that does leave us. Zupancic, I'm liking him. I think he's only going to get better. Only going to get better for us. 17 years old at the moment, and then we've also brought this guy up, Bennett Forster. Not as good as the other guy, but good option for us out there. Right hand side is definitely going to be an area where we do need to improve in the summer. So this is going to be the focus, I think, next transfer window. I'm not going to bring anything in now. I think we've exhausted the well for transfers, if I'm totally honest. And we're going to be losing out on money for the Champions League, so need to be a little bit frugal with this here. I'm just going to go to the end of the season now. Win the league, win the cup, and then end it. End this episode. Because, I mean, my focus has been the Champions League. If we keep winning this, keep winning that, it's, just repeating the same thing, isn't it? We just want this Champions League here. So we'll get to the end of the season and show you, might show you a little bit of football, show you winning us a trophy. Right, avoided defeat in this game, and we are Slovenian champions for the 6th season in a row. We are playing second place, so yeah, we're 23 points ahead of them. We're 24 to play for. The draw will get us a title. We just don't want to lose this game. This has been the run-in since. We've lost once since the Juve game, and that was against this team, which are in 8th place, and we should have beat them. Beat us 1-0. We didn't take our chances. We're also through to the quarter-final of the Cup, where we are playing that team that beat us. So, yeah, that's should be an easy way for us to get through. This is what the table looks like when we extend it. 22 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses, 70 goals scored, 18 goals conceded, 52 goal difference, 70 points on the table. Other transfers then, we're selling 2 players in the summer. So Futsov is going to be going to Bristol City for £2.5 million. Finally managed to get a deal with them so that he does go in the summer. And then Aaron Keller's going to Twente as well. They're leaving the club, he's going to Twente. 575k to start with, could rise to £1.2 million. Reason we're selling him is the amount of options we got on this left hand side. He's just been pushed, he's not actually in there. So if we click on everything, it's because I'm on next season, so there we go. He's third there, but then we've got young players that are coming through. So if we go to next season, we've got Ortelli that can play out there, so he just pushes him down the pecking order. Same on the right hand side, we've got players coming through. We might even sell Davic Philly. He's 28 years old. There are clubs that are interested in him, and he gets 12k off the wage bill. So that's probably what we will look to do to try and improve and spend the money in the back. So let's go and win this league first. This is the team we're putting out there. Jakupovic has scored 19 goals in 24 league games, so doing absolutely brilliant. The reason Manetti's not in the side is he broke his leg. Where is it here? It's against Juve. Broken lower leg, 8 weeks 4 months, so he will be back for next season. We did go through a little bit of an injury crisis as well. If I go to the medical centre and then injury history, 58 injuries we've had so far. I mean, it's not the most. Can't actually see who the most is there at the moment, but all these little injuries. I mean, major injuries there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major injuries throughout the season. A lot of moderate, a lot of minors, and some slight injuries as well. So maybe we need to work on the medical side of our coaching staff. But this, I don't know whether to show you the whole game. If it gets a bit ropey, I'll jump in. But other than that, we're going to come back at the hour mark like we normally do with these ones. Get to see a little bit of Football Manager action. Coming up to the hour mark, we are cruising in this game. 8 shots, 2 on target, 1 goal. That was from Antonelin at the end of the first half. They've only just registered their first shot of the game as well. So we're going to make a couple of substitutions here to bring off some tired legs. So Campbell's going to come on for Antonelin. Those two can swap round. I do want to make another change in the centre of midfield. Nakili can come on for Osteric. Confirm those changes, get the boys back out there, and we'll make a couple more, maybe around the 80-minute mark. Bring off some more tired legs as we have a long throw in here. Campbell gives it away. That's what I think we need to work on next season also, is bringing in a long throw-in specialist. We get those balls into the box and cause lots of problems. Divine's with the ball now. Into Theodoro out on this right-hand side. Back to Divine, back to Theodoro. Puts it across, ping-pongs around, or pinballs around, goes out and is cleared. Pridgegar claims that for a free kick. Where is he going to go with it? He goes out to Gombor on this left hand side. Dorgu into Keller. Miscommunication between the boys there. Campbell's there to sort of slow the attack up, but Bravo are still coming at us. They chip it in. They luckily head it wide. Pridgegar was rooted to the spot there. Let's make a couple of changes. Sanyang can come off. Lazar can come on. Who's the other change going to be? Who would we bring on? Vidmir. Vidmir come on for Ratnik. Swap those two round. Not seen a lot of Vidmir this season because we've got other youngsters that can come in and play, and he's also with that 21 years of age, so doesn't really need to be in the team to make up the numbers, if that makes sense. He's just there as a decent squad option, as we have 2 minutes of normal time with 2 minutes of time added on. If they get a goal here, it's not the end of the world. We do win the title, but I'd rather win. There we go. Nakili into Jakupovic. Keller. I mean, he tried a deft little shot and it wasn't the right option. He should have put his foot through it, put the laces through. Lazar heads it up. Theodoro tries to get it clear. Bravo is still on the attack here. They hit the inside of the post. Luckily, they're offside. Offside. I mean, if they'd have scored, we'd have definitely been FM there. But there we go. Title number 6. 6 in a row. You guys have seen us lift this so many times. You know we've won the title, so let's just go straight through to the post screen. Well done, lads. You have done us proud. Done us proud. Confirmation there, 26 points clear with only 21 to play for. I'm not going to show you the cup final. You'll see that in the season review anyway, but as I said, 6 years in a row. We qualify for the Champions League. We also have our budget, so that deal's now been confirmed. 750k we're going to be paying for Jankovic. We knew it was going to happen because we're obviously the better side that's going to win this league. But budgets next season are 6.9 million to spend, and then 375k in wages. So we've got why does that say 62? Does that change over for next? Yeah, it does change over for next season. So at the moment we've got 100k to spend on wages and £6 million to spend on players. We've got 6 players joining us. We signed this guy from that team that beat us before. 19 years old, looks okay and could get better, so that's why we brought him in. And other than that, we don't really need a lot more. Iconic Reynolds builds his legacy. So does that mean I've gone on to the icons list? I have gone on to the icons list. Amazing. So a couple more league titles, couple more good FA Cup runs. We could go on to the legend side of things, but we are doing absolutely fantastic. So you'll join us for the next episode with the season review, and I really want to go for a unbeaten season next year. So we do need to improve the squad defensively, and we're bringing that new goalkeeper in will improve us. But if you guys have enjoyed this one, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.